Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Navarez recovers, and that ends the inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. There's Segura to throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Herrera coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, and it's still 3-1. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 1-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
The final line score for our ball game.
MLB The Show has been. First
Leading off
offering on
tonight
its
for
way.
Milwaukee, the center fielder.
In there for strike one, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Avisail Garcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Walker. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 29, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting third, the first baseman, Reed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in, number 2, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Here's Neil Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Nope. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first with one out now, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Struck him out. So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is in off the plate. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
The count is full, 3-2.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is Christian Yelich as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Slater stands at first with one out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Justin Smoke now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now the 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gregorius takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Jed.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Splitters high, ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Smoke, the runner at third. Navarez on second. Braun at first. 2 out in the inning. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Popped him up. Hoskins is there for it. And the inning is over.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Batting it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Walker moves over. 2 down.
Now batting.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Segura over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman,
So striding
17.
forward now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Jerko will make the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that's dead center for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. Kingery shading to his right. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24. Avisail.
Ready now, Avisail Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 4. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Snagged on a short hop, and a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
So here's the Phillies DH, Greg Allen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Brewers are out in front, 4-1. Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Zerko.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, number 2.
At the plate, number 2. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want it. Hear that, though.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention,
Here comes
please.
the Philly skipper on
Now
his way
pitching
out
for
toward
the
the mound. And
Number
that is going to
96.
be all for Zach Wheeler.
Hunter.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2. Here it comes.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bump him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Two and two.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Slater backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. So coming to the plate, Austin Slater. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The second baseman, Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box. Christian Yelich. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gregorius has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He pulls this one into right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The left fielder, number 24.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Fouled off. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead.
First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Walker moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Brewers lead it 5-1. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now
Stepping into the box,
Didi Gregorius.
0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag. Here's Jed Jerko. Now.
From Milwaukee, the third baseman.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final.